Rural Americans deserve access to the best of what our nation has to offer, especially health care. Across every state and every community, America's rural hospitals are the first line of defense, protecting our families, neighbors, and loved ones. No matter where you live, hospital care doesn't clock out. They're there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Each year, America's over 5,000 hospitals care for millions of patients, providing 24/7 emergency care, delivering babies, cancer treatments, and other life-saving care that patients rely on. Behind every one of those patients are doctors, nurses, and caregivers working tirelessly to keep people healthy and safe. Hospitals are our community's lifelines. They employ our neighbors and keep our families healthy. But now, some in Congress are threatening access to care. Tell Congress, protect patient care to keep America strong. Don't cut rural health care.
Excuse me! Taxi!
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
And joining us now is Craig McCarthy, the bureau chief with the New York Post. Your thoughts about what's going on here, Craig? I mean, this is an incredible moment. Suddenly we realize they're meeting in D.C. What do you know?
Hey, guys. Thanks for having me. Yeah, I mean, listen, woke up today, thought we were done with the secret D.C. trips after Eric Adams left office, but you know, Zoran is doing the similar things. He snuck off to D.C., landed just before 10 a.m., headed over to the White House for a meeting at 1 p.m., not on either of their public schedules. And, you know, how the Mamdani team is framing it is he was pitching the president on this ambitious 12,000-unit housing project. They're saying the president is ecstatic about it. He's enthusiastic. The White House, though...
How much money is that, Craig?
Well, that's the problem, John. We have no details at this point. We know the number of units. We don't know what borough. We don't know how long.
Well, Tony Carbonetti here. How much is 12,000 units, Tony?
$5 billion. It's roughly
$5 billion. Oh, well, we said that on the show a month ago. $5 billion.
Yeah, so we just don't have any details at this point right now. I mean, listen, they're saying last time he was down there when they had that bromance meeting back in November that the president told Mamdani to come back and pitch him on some ideas. And that's what they were saying they did today.
So here's the question, Craig. You said that we don't know where it is. It's affordable housing, obviously, and that's something they both agree on. Was there anything else discussed? Was there anything exchanged?
Yeah, so during this meeting, I mean, listen, the two things that happened were two mock-ups of a daily news newspaper. One with, you know, the famous one, Ford to City, drop dead. And then a new one that they made up for Trump to try to flatter him with his front, you know, space on the front page, noting that he, you know, fast forwarding to him approving this and adding all these housing units.
Yeah, so we don't know what happened. Obviously, they talked about it. Do we know if they got into ICE? Do we know if they talked about NYPD? Was there anything else that was discussed? I'm seeing some headlines that they talked a little bit about this Columbia University student.
Yeah, so what also came up during the meeting was that the president, that Zoran had brought up to the president this Columbia student that had been detained earlier today, and also gave him a list of 4 other people who have been detained in the city he was asking President Trump to help get out of ICE custody. And after the meeting, I was told that Trump had reached out to Zoran and said that he made some calls, and the Columbia student is being released.
By the way, speaking of detained, before we let you go, one guy has been arrested in the snowball attack. We're not going to call it snowball fight, because that means two sides were fighting. The snowball attack on the NYPD. And it turns out, Craig, he's a repeat offender. I mean, he's not some kid. It's like a 27-year-old criminal.
Right. And then that was the thing we pointed out today. I mean, when he was arrested, he was 27 years old. You know, Zoran has played this down as being, you know, just a snowball fight between kids and doesn't believe criminal charges should be brought. And now this is the first person that's been arrested in connection with this attack.
Yeah, that's interesting. Hopefully more will be arrested. We'll have to find out, because there were definitely a whole bunch of them there. Craig, thank you very much. Keep us posted.
Thanks for having me on.
Take care.
Rural Americans deserve access to the best our nation has to offer, especially when it comes to healthcare. Across every state and every community, America's rural hospitals are the first line of defense, protecting our families, neighbors, and loved ones. No matter where you live, hospital care doesn't clock out. They're there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Each year, America's over 5,000 hospitals care for millions of patients, providing 24/7 emergency care, delivering babies, cancer treatments, and other life-saving care that patients rely on. Behind every one of those patients are doctors, nurses, and caregivers working tirelessly to keep people healthy and safe. Hospitals are our community's lifelines. They employ our neighbors and keep our families' health. But now, some in Congress are threatening access to care. Tell Congress, protect patient care to keep America strong. Don't cut rural health care.